Anyway, let me get into some listeners' emails. I got a very interesting email from a young lady, and I want to touch on her right now. Let me get this blue honey broad out of my vicinity. Now, I got an email from a young lady. I don't know if she wanted me to say her name or not. I'm not going to say her name. Not going to say her name, but I'm going to read her email. Very interesting email. Her email says, "What's up, Tariq? How are you doing? I'm a big fan. Here's the deal. I've been dating this guy, or been dealing with." Let me say her words correctly. She says, "Man, I've been dealing with this guy for over 5 years. Now, this fool met me when I was 15 and he was 23. So we talked on the phone for a year. Then the next years we started messing around. But look, it ain't like girlfriend or boyfriend. I was young and unknowingly put myself in a situation, and I don't think that is going to end. I agreed to be his friend with benefits." Let me translate that. That means booty call. "And being that young, I didn't really know what I was getting into, but he knew damn well what he was getting into. So now it's been a whole 5 years, and although we've been going through some ups and downs in our personal lives, we still managed to keep up with each other. Only after reading your books, I discovered what type of man he is. But not really, though. See, the thing is, I've never met his family, and I can count on one hand how much money he's given me. And it ain't that much, about $145 in the last 5 years. God damn. He doesn't take me out to eat. He doesn't take me out to have fun or nothing. We'll just go to his crib and smoke. He'll put on the TV or the radio. We'll have sex. Then he'll take me home right after that. I've only spent 2 nights with him out of these 5 years. He's used a lot of macking skills on me just to get what he wanted. But it hurts because I didn't even know myself, and I didn't even know the game and I didn't really know about the game. And I really feel that it's been a waste of our time because I could have been with someone who wants to love me instead of being with someone who wants to fuck me all the time." Now let me stop there because the email goes on to ramble a little bit, but you guys get the gist of it. So basically, this girl's been dealing with this dude since she was 15. She's about 20 now. And the guy's just basically fucking her, dropping her off, and she's still wondering what the fuck is going on. Well, number one, you allowed this dude to do all this shit. So please stop the victim shit. And I'm about to get to the root of this in a second. But the thing is, women, y'all be allowing bullshit to happen. You're not a victim. You're a volunteer. You agreed to be a quote-unquote friend with benefits. You agreed to be a booty call. And then you want to change the game in the 9th inning. See, ladies, once you become a booty call, it ain't really no going back from that. Just like men, once you become a trick, ain't no coming back from that. So you have to establish early on what type of relationship you're going to have with somebody. I'm going to get to the gist of that in a second. Her relationship, I'm going to get to the gist of it. Now, this young lady's been dealing with this dude for 5 years. You've been bullshitting around with this dude for 5 goddamn years. That's a long ass time to be somebody's booty call. And that's all you are. And you're too lazy to get your shit together and go out there and find somebody else because you're in a goddamn comfort zone. And I don't take no pity. You're a fucking fool to be sitting up here letting this nigga tear your pussy up for 5 years. You ain't got no money. You got $145 out this nigga. That's some feed the children in Africa money. A motherfucker laying up in Ethiopia can get more money than that. What the fuck is wrong with some of you women out here? That shit pisses me off. Y'all fucking the game up. Just donating pussy. And then get mad after 5 years. It takes you that long to wise up? A motherfucker sitting in Ethiopia with flies on his ass can get more money than you. 5 years booty call. The problem is, you know what it is, y'all? You have a lot of women out here who are goddamn weed heads. And that's your situation, young lady. It's not a boyfriend. It's not your dude. It's not your significant other. A lot of you women have bullshitted yourselves into believing you're having relationships with these dudes. A lot of you weed head ass girls. In reality, you're just having an affair with your weed supplier. That's all it is, young lady. That nigga is your weed supplier, and you're fucking him and you caught feelings for him. There's a lot of low-budget ass girls out here in our community, especially in the black community, who are just straight up weed heads, and they end up subconsciously gravitating and fucking the nigga who has the best weed supply. That's all it is. You have a weed habit and a dick habit, and you're lazy. It's your fault that all you got is $145 in 5 years. You can sell oranges on the goddamn freeway and get more money than that. Bullshitting. That is your weed supplier. You caught feelings for your weed supplier. A lot of you women are like that. You have relationships with the weed man. Low budget ass. I despise weed heads. I despise them. You fella, y'all know how I am. I hate a weed head bitch. Weed head women are just disgusting. That's such a dirty, low budget habit, and so many women have it nowadays. That's why Jamaican women aren't that fly. Weed just fucks your whole look up as a woman. And I'm not shitting on Jamaica, but Jamaican women are not that fly because a lot of them are weed heads. I've seen those Jamaican videos, women dancing, they look a hot mess. Now, I don't want to get a gang of emails like, oh, I know a Jamaican chick, she's fine. Oh, there's exceptions to the rule, but generally the women out there are fucked up. Weed is a very bad drug for women. It fucks your look up, fucks up your hygiene. You don't be taking care of your hair. You don't be taking care of your skin. You don't be taking care of your pedicure, your manicure. It's a real fucked up drug. Your teeth be fucked up. Your lips be messed up. Weed messes a woman's shit up. And it makes you lazy, and it makes you unmotivated, and it makes you stupid. And there's a lot of women, again, out here who's fucking their weed man. And then you bullshit yourself to believing that you're in a relationship. So you make a choice. You're going to be a weed head who fucks for weed, or you're going to clean yourself up and step your game up and get a better quality of men. And in order to do that, you have to have your shit together. What quality man wants a goddamn weed head? The weed head nigga don't even want you. The nigga whose weed you getting, he don't even want you. That's why the nigga ain't brought you around his family. This is tough love today. I know I'm being harsh, but fuck it. This nigga, you been with this nigga for 5 years, hanging around, lurking around this nigga, and he ain't brought you around his family? What does that say? Step your game up. Nigga ain't took you nowhere. Nigga just take you to his crib, give you weed, and fuck you. You a weed whore. The weed is the payment for your pussy. Step your game up. I got a book coming for you ladies. I'm working on that art of gold digging to really put y'all up on some game. There's a whole generation of women out here now who really needs to be put up on some real, true to the goddamn game. Real game. And I'm about to give it to you. Because y'all are fucking up right now. Anyway, I digress. People, that's been today's episode of the Mac Lessons Radio Show. I've had a great time chopping up game with all you beautiful, beautiful people out there. Now, a lot of people are complaining that they can't get the show on iTunes. You can get the show on iTunes. You got to take your punk ass to MacLessonsRadio.com and do it. And you can subscribe there. I can't do it with telepathy, motherfuckers. You got to go do it. All you got to do is type in MacLessonsRadio.com, push a button, and voila, there it is. All right? I'm going to holler at y'all niggas. Let me put on some of this little brother. This is my shit right here. All right, y'all, holla.
Get it started, man. I'm feeling so fresh tonight.